So in the PS1 version of the game, Kandori isn't like the leader of a kind of Japanese corporation conglomerate. He's the leader of, he's like a mafia boss. So they call him like Guido. This wound will never forget. He's talking about the scar on his head. Like, I'm not really sure what happened. Like, I feel like I knew at some point. I'm gonna get me a soda, so you're gonna hear me like digging through this. Because I'm professional. Although Kandori kind of does have a point. Like, why does Reiji hold this against Kandori? You're gonna hear me open the soda now, once again, because I'm professional. But because it seems to me his problem is with their father, who Kandori has admitted is dead. So once we get through this, we're gonna have a boss battle, right? And I would say this is the first boss that in the game that's actually difficult. He can kill you if you're not careful. But Kandori's plan is to use the power of this compact in this other world. It has this, basically this item that has the ability to reshape the world, to influence the world that we came from. And he's making the Deva Yuga, which is, for all intents and purposes, a final dungeon. It's not the final dungeon, but it kind of is. This game has, weirdly, 2 final dungeons. So if you get the bad ending of the game, Deva Yuga is the final dungeon. If you're on the path to get the actual ending, then you have another dungeon after that. But the Mirror of Chaos. So once again, in standard, typical JRPG fashion, the villain is a I hate humanity edgelord. I feel like that's actually not that common in the Persona games. Most of the time the villain is some godlike entity that has decided humans are bastards and then wants to kill us, but I'm kind of thinking, no, even though like there's always the ultimate villain is always some godlike entity, there's usually a Kandori in the way. So this guy, this is Swarva, and you start hurt from the nonsense that happens. So we want to actually pretty much you want to use guns. He resists pretty much all physical attacks, but he has a minor weakness to most guns. So you want to use guns. or fire, ice, and earth. No, hold on. Fire, ice, and wind. He absorbs earth, so you don't want to use earth. So we want to use Tarunda and use this, and I'm using spells the first round so that I can get the Persona experience. If you don't use magic, then you don't get as much Persona experience. But yeah. Alright, now that that's over, we're going to shoot him. Going to Tarunda again. We're going to shoot him again. Tarunda. Let's see, shoot. Crimson Subulation. Shoot. Tarunda. And shoot. So this guy has 4,125 hit points. We should make relatively quick work of that. We're doing about 100 to 150 points of damage each round. Per person. So that was 30 times 7. So that would put that at what? 3 times 7, 21, 210 damage. And then of course, if he crits, then he'll do even more. So yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, see? And as my dex goes up, my crit rate will go up. So that's pretty good. So we want to... Okay, I thought I hit stop auto. I am stupid. Because I wanted to heal up there. That's fine. But it's fine. Alright, so... Because he's almost dead. But... Bring him back. Alright. Shoot. That's fine. Yeah, see? You filth. Wah! Nice. Alright. Give me that dex. I still don't understand why he's so upset at Kandori. I mean, other than the fact that he's trying to currently destroy the world. So in the real world, or the actual, their world, excuse me, the first world, they tore down the Haunted Mansion to build the SEBEC building. Alright. Yeah, I like, One of the reasons I really like getting Reiji, other than the fact that he is the quote-unquote secret character, I like his interactions with Mark. Liftoma, Estoma, Tresto, that's what I want, yeah. Alright, so, Haunted Mansion. At this point, we want to go... Do I need to go back and... I'm thinking about whether I want to go back to, back to town real quick. I don't think we need to. I think I think the next time that equipment changes is when we get back from Deva Yuga. So let's just go on to the Haunted Mansion. We are good because we all just got levels. Got another Iron Claw. Yeah, you've already got one of those on. I don't want to talk to none of you. Not a single one of you.
Seriously?
We're good, it's fine. Like, I don't actually care about anybody's personal level but my main characters. Alright, so this place is... Alright, so if we go this way first, there's some treasure chests. Yeah, I'm gonna at least hit... I think I'm gonna be able to get Loki at the rate I'm going. But when we get out of Deva Yuga, I'm gonna want to go and stop. What are you doing? Okay, there we go. Thank you. Like, thankfully, my PSP's not malfunctioning. It's just I have stupid hands, and they don't always do what I tell them to do. You ever seen that movie, Idle Hands, where the guy's hand gets possessed by the devil? Yeah. That's my hands, except they're not possessed by the devil, they're possessed by stupid. So I'm gonna go this way. Megidola is super amazing in this dungeon, if I remember correctly. I think pretty much everything in here is weak to it. Or at least takes damage from it. So if you want to catch up, if you care enough to catch up your other characters, this is a good place to do it. You could give Lilim or anybody with Megado or Megadola to pretty much anybody you want to catch up. And get a Vitality Incense. That's nice. Alright. So let's go ahead and use that incense while we're here. It's fastest to do that. The rest of that way was a dead end, so just want to go back to the entrance here. Alright, we are back on the first floor. That's... It's fine. Not too bad. Mazanma. And our main character is leveling like crazy. Okay, so... See, my attack just keeps going up and up and up. Alright, we want to go this way. That's a save point in that room right there. We don't need... the path to the left literally just loops around to the save point. So we can ignore that. Maybe... Hopefully by this point you see what I mean when I talked earlier about how most of the dungeons in the game are just straight paths with some weirdly short, stubby dead ends on them.